This is not just any fish. This is Africa's toughest fish, the White Musselcracker. And in this video, I'm going to take you through what it takes to get yourself a monster musselcracker. In this journey, we're going to bump into many dolphins, battle with poor visibility, and of course, the musselcracker itself. Quick as lightning, it requires a hunting style like no other fish in this ocean. This is Musselcracker Mastery. My name is Tok. Welcome to my channel. Musselcracker are one of my favorite fish in the ocean and by far the toughest I've ever faced. Step 1. Lurk the murk.
Super flat right now, super flat, but it doesn't look clean. It does not look clean at all. I don't know, it's quite hard to see probably even on camera, but in the shallows here and over there it's like looking very brown. Yeah, we might just punch out in the dark, have some fun in the mud, and yeah, who knows, might get a fish. It's been worse conditions before. You've definitely seen me in worse conditions than this. Yeah, the water out there looks brown. This is going to be an interesting one. As you can see, it's not very clean. It's a bit grey out here. But we're going to punch further out. Hopefully it's better out there. Just so you can see how murky it is, I'm going to do this. And you probably can't see me.
Step 2. Use the shotgun.
So today we're rocking with the shotgun, 800 roller. It's got quite a wham to it, so don't worry about power on a shotgun with this guy.
A gun that's short enough to maneuver in the murky water, but strong enough to go through these thick fish.
Yeah, that's got some power to it. It's freaking hard to load. Okay, let's find this reef. It's going to be hard. I can't even see 2 meters below me now.
Step 3. Track the beast.
Oh, the cracker's in here. Check out this reef. I'm not going to jinx it, but it's feeling good. It's feeling really good. I think on this next drop, I'm going to go down to the bottom and then just cruise towards the end of the reef, because they're usually coming up off the sand on the low tide. I heard one there. Heard a big tail thump. Maybe they're here.
So the two best signs for cracker being on the reef are these bite marks where they've been feeding, and if you can hear them, they make a big thumping sound when they're in the area. On this drop, I kind of missed the reef because I couldn't see it from the surface, and I have to shuffle myself back into the crack to conceal myself. This was a crucial error because I was very distracted in what I was doing here. I wasn't really looking for musselcracker or any fish, to be honest. I was just trying to get my technique right, which is probably not the best thing you can do. I think focusing on the fish is the best thing you can do when spearfishing. This distraction was consequential, and I missed out on a big cracker. The speed at which that fish took off. Here's it in real time. Absolute monster. No chance whatsoever. I waited down there to see if it would come back, but alas, my chance was gone. But on a positive note, I had successfully tracked the beast.
Yo, he's so quick. I'll get him. The
time had come to get one of these musselcrackers. And not too long after that, I was presented with an opportunity on the same big fish.
Fuck! No! That was a big thing. Okay, so after missing that fish, I've just backed off a bit, not to scare any more fish in the area. And what I should have done there is just wait. They usually give you a second look, but I thought I had a shot there. I thought it would hit, but he just disappeared into that mist. So I don't know what you're gonna do about it. Next time I'll just give it a second, let him come back to me, and then take the shot, because he just came hot on my right and my gun's pointing left. Yeah, it's been tough so far. I had 2 chances on a big musselcracker, and I think I heard more around. I've kind of given up on the cracker. Spooked it twice, it's not coming back. Pretty cold, pretty ready to get out. Hopefully next time I can come out with a fish in my hands.
And that's exactly what I did. But first, on the morning of the dive, I just went for a walk with my dog Penny. So I saw a school of dolphins and I swam after them. And I had this awesome experience. With dolphins all around me, I was truly amazed by them. But not only that, I also realized these were perfect conditions for musselcracker. By perfect, as always, I don't mean clear, I mean prime for hunting musselcracker. Just the right amount of murk.
Oh, they were so close to me there. That was awesome. Cheers guys, that was amazing. That was awesome. Freaking love that.
So later that afternoon, I went out for a dive. And soon again, I bumped into that same part of dolphins. Flippin' amazing creatures. They don't just look at you. They don't just swim by and look at you. They check you up and down. It's an incredible feeling. You can feel the intelligence, you know. Like, look at this one. It's not just swimming next to me. It's looking at me. It's investigating me, you know. You're also just shocked by how athletic these things are. How agile they are. How quick they are. This encounter was one of my best, really, because they just went round and round and round, and they kept circling me. They were very interested in what I was doing. I guess it's not every day they can actually be down there with someone for a long time. They might see swimmers and surfers, but it's not often that they see a diver, and I think it's quite a cool experience for them too. It seemed like the longer I stayed down there, more and more just kept coming away. Truly incredible. It's almost like they were calling each other to come and look at this human underwater.
I'm dancing with them.
Straight back to business, let's find this musselcracker. Heading down onto one of my secret reefs, I find a nice flat portion of reef. Typically when hunting musselcracker, people always say, find the structure, find the structure. And that's not always the case. Yes, you need structure to hide in, you need to conceal yourself because they're not going to swim up to you if you're not hidden. But they don't like traveling too much over these highly structured reefs. I think it leaves them rather vulnerable, and you'll only really get them on structured reefs if it's in the shallow. But if you're slightly deeper, they seem to travel over the flat reefs. This is a bit of a challenge for us divers because it's hard to hunt in these flat reefs, but we have to make do. Strumming our bands and scratching the bottom to try to get the attention of a big cracker. And soon enough, that happens. Those of you with a keen eye might recognize this clip. That's because I snuck this clip into my last video, the top 5 fights with musselcracker. And the more I watch this, the better and better this fight gets. was clearly quite excited by getting this fish. And that's because I really didn't expect anything. This new reef, the secret reef, was a bit of a gamble. I didn't know if it was going to be good, I didn't know if it held fish. I'd seen them before, but I'd never actually got a shot in one.
That's a big fish! Oh yeah! After all this time and all these tries, this has finally happened. I put a lot of time into getting this fish.
This fish taught me how to work for a fish. Not just to go for a casual dive, but to actually try to target a fish. And eventually I came out with this fish. I came out in glory. I conquered this beast. This is what it took to get such an amazing fish. It took diving in the mud and getting nothing. It took freezing my arse off.
Like the shivers in my words.
And having to buy a new wetsuit just so I could go again. But after all of that, I eventually picked up this fish and put it on the scales. And I had no idea at the time, but this fish was my third biggest to date, weighing in at a whopping 14.64 kgs. This was a monster musselcracker.
That's a big fish. That's a monster fish. I'm so happy with that. I worked hard to get that fish. I worked hard to get this fish staked.
If you're stoked with this kind of content, consider subscribing. Cheers for now. Talk.